minute, but right now it's not their map. It's all Boston. Clean 4 in time. Can't get better.
Absolutely perfect. Number 2 is blocking spawns. Afro's going to be pushed out, and he's distant enough that, yeah, you're having to take your time to handle him. Bait and switch is going to be there, but that is 10 clean seconds there for Boston, and still got guys in the right position. Statue control, well, Nastie has it dominated, and Boston handled the first break opportunity to a T.
Yeah, nice work from Nastie there with the M15, not the MPC. Bounce back on now. Heretics counterattack so far so good. Successful. Spart's 3 done. There we go. In time with final 10 to spare. The rotation and not looking fantastic just yet. Nastie losing his battle through the middle of the map, but the reinforcements here for Boston through the back line. And it's going to be the Purj alone. Last man standing. He ain't going down without a fight. Heretics, though, doing the rotation. That's their hard
Number
point.
6 going to turn for it and just get shredded. Interesting to note, I mean, you had Boston rocking 2 M15s off the rib. We've seen 8 NPCs on a P1 before, so a lot more ARs in both teams' hands.
But yeah, this time round, and it's worked out for Boston. They break P2 nearly instantly, and they've held this fantastically so far. Heretics, where you at? Donde esta? This hard point's getting away from you real quick. Not to say that a game of Colossus can't see it come back in a big, big way, but we'll see if that's the case. Big man Purj, still going. Cooking on time. 1 bullet away from a RenKoR win. Nastie going to dive on a wall sign there, and we're going to see the rotation towards new. 10 seconds to spare here, and so far, wicked work out of Boston.
On the P2 as well. So Boston, unfortunately for them, maybe playing the break simulator, because they're going to have to break at P3 as well. And for Heretics, that's just an opportunity to get back in the game.
They got into 2 within seconds, so here we go. The opportunity is on. One flank dealt with. Tunnel, sweet. Now all guns forward for the Heretics towards the right-hand side of the map. Not a soul is going to be coming from anywhere else. Boston, do you have the muscle? Do you have the manpower? Do you have the magic to break through this so far? The answer is no. Super's going to have that. MettalZ on his next. Lovely work from Purj. Trades, excellent. Miami Heretics still in it.
Yeah, not at all. Super just locking it down. Nice couple kills, easy cleanups for him, and the team support there in Boston. No real pinch opportunities either. Nobody's taken a route, or at least not successfully, but eventually Bullet Ball is going to work through, at least to make it towards the time. But this break simulator game...
2-piece, that is gorgeous. And now towards the back. Nastie trying to make it happen. Not going to be the case. Heretics once again win the row. That's their time.
Yeah, great job by MettalZ of keeping track as players as well. After RenKoR gets the 2, he jumps off time to make sure you hunt that guy down. So MettalZ with some heads-up gameplay, and now his teammates get to soar around and fry. Nice pair there from Traixx, and at least on the time, everybody's nice and comfy. And once again, MettalZ responsible for the heads-up plays, so consistently hounding the guys looking for the back spawns. In Boston, they make it to the time, but for a brief moment, you clear out the back spawns. Traixx was the roaming slayer, and Heretics locked down P4, and they made it look easy.
Yeah, that was, it did look very easy. That might have been one of those turning points in the game. We may have to make this a little bit friendlier for the Miami Heretics. Lovely start in our first set, and again, as the kills department go, pretty even across the board. Afro has just started to pick up a couple of nice ones, but apart from that, pretty relatively even across the board.
And maybe another break coming through for Boston. I mean, the kills being sorted at least evenly on this time as well. And hey, you get the right spot spawns, you get the break as well. I was thinking for Boston, maybe having all the extra M15s is going to be a problem. You see the feed, Nastie's got the right gun for the right job now. So Boston at least flowing here on P1.
Boston flowing, Miami, listen in.
Buscándolo. Bacali muerto. Hay uno más en Inner. Vamos a entrar la derecha. P4, Purj. Amarillo Spart. Deberíamos flanquear, No, ya llegamos tarde. Muerto, falta otro más. Purj a la derecha. Y otra izquierda. Y queda abierto. Derecha, ojo. Te lo mato. Muerto.
Te tengo la cara, ¿vale? Te tengo la derecha.
Estoy mirando el P1. Vamos a echar ya,
Te tengo la derecha, meta.
Voy ya, voy de cara. Mira el P1 al último.
Derecha no ve nada. Derecha no ve nada.
Hay 2, hay 3 par. Muy tocados. Punto. No pilla la izquierda.
Son 2. Vale, 2 puntos.
Vamos a abrir P1.
Bueno, te tengo esta persona.
Una bala. Una bala Purj.
Pues no le veo.
Una bala Purj.
Vamos de cara. Me has tocado.
Ya busca el Leander.
Tiene una bala, bro.
Ayuda.
El Leander es paciente. Vamos paciente. Ya puse a derecha.
Falta Leander. Derecha. Otra más. Sigue en el Leander Purj.
Gracias por los Alex.
Son tiros. Close conmigo.
Escalate ya,
Le da una.
dos de cara.
Uno por dos. Coge heavy. Muy weak. No veo.
Pincha ahora.
No la pinch. Juega Lander. Mirad de frente bien.
Tengo de cara.
De cara. No te abras.
Muerto con Heavy, otro con Heavy.
Muerto. Vamos a cara.
Cara Heavy, muerto.
Vamos a frente. Me puse de frente, ¿vale? Chuleco. Están Ander, lo veo. Una bala, Ander.
¿La mata?
Uno fondo en muerto.
No, no
Voy a flipar ya. Estoy bloqueando amarillo. Apoyen a hacer P4.
Queda, no veo nada.
Tú eres conmigo.
¿Te puedo abrir amarillo?
Sí,
Voy de cara, vas por Ander y derecha, ¿vale?
No,
Te tengo piguan.
Te digo 8, a fondo square.
Estoy a la izquierda.
Square y...
Nada, derecha.
Va, pues a la izquierda.
Izquierda uno.
¿Te puedes paquear?
Dos amarillos. Están uno fondo, creo.
Muerto, ¿podéis venir de frente?
Sí,
estamos en eso.
Hazte una MP1.
Don't know about you, Chance, but my Spanish might be getting worse. Not a bad listening from the Heretics there, but Boston!
Finally, they didn't have to play the break game, got to hold for a little bit of soakage, and, well, now Boston are back to the break game, but they've had enough practice, they're successful. MettalZ hot spot is towards the back of the map, but Boston, enough pressure to at least, well, maybe not allow some of those spawns to go through, but that is iron defense eventually coming through there for RenKoR. Boston, you can see, clearly applying the pressure in the listening, the comms getting frantic. Heretics having to bring their best right now because they're still down by 30.
Down and holding. Attempts from Boston to break here, still underway. Afro, shots on the super. Next attempt, 20 seconds to go here. Closing in on the end of the second set, and it's been a good one for Breach. They have very much mounted the comeback. The third and final act of this Colossus Hardpoint is moments away from beginning, and right now the Heretics trying to start it on the right foot. Beautiful kills again from RenKoR. It's fifth in a row from P1.
Yeah, well, 50-50 split right now on the map. Statue control, RenKoR doing what he can to take it, but maybe just overwhelmed and getting back down. You can see he's gotten streaked out, so Heretics have a few tools in the back pocket.
Yeah, one big one to play with there a little bit later on. Not going to see that just yet. Lovely work out of Spart. That's a sweet 3. No 4. Towards the top we go. Purj back on it. It's a very green hard point. RenKoR trying to make his way forward. NPC in hand. Down and out. Trades once again, though. Boston maintain the lead for now.
Yeah, gonna come down to the final few hills here on this one. Still though, right side spawns, it's the battle. Nastie trying to take it. And Nastie good for 2. Talk about a moment to find some important kills in Boston. Maybe just set themselves up long term.
Yeah, spawn's good for Boston right now. Right hand side of the map. They're gonna have to set up in a big way here. Do not let themselves be broken off the first rip. And right now the Heretics are going for it. They're making a moment for Miami. What a turn, and that's the lead.
Yeah, that is a brutal time to have a team kill roll through, and Heretics taking full advantage. Now Traixx, well, you get a roam, you get a be free, get a soar, get a fly, give me a big 2 and force those Boston spawns out. You cannot get past this man, and by the time you do, you're walking into ARs. This is your takeover moment.
Ow, Lord, it is a 7. Here comes number 8, and he's winding up for it. Lovely stuff. As the hard point still very firmly in the hands of the Heretics. They are holding this one together. Counter-attack on for Boston. Show us another good break, lads, because you need it now. The dying moments of this Colossus.
This is tough. This is so painful. And again, this entire thing kickstarted. Nastie gave you a 2-piece to give you the rotation. Then you start team killing and everything falls apart. Now the kills flowing for RenKoR. Another clean wipe off the board in Boston. Almost no wind in their sails. Another P3.
Towards time. Purj. One more masterclass, mate. You need it. RenKoR dancing. Loses the fight, so for a second longer, it all comes down to MettalZ. Here comes the big boom. 1 of 2 for Miami.
Well, see how many big booms they're going to be able to get. In the meantime, Super going to be blocking the spawn, so you're going to have Heretics players crawling all over the map for the break. Hellstorm doesn't connect, but you made it to the top.
You get players out, you get a pinch on. Pinch, it's good. For now, Afro lives. The 1v1 against Traixx on time, it's 1. It's over. Reinforcements are here, though. Purj is close enough. Still players here to contest. Great work from Traixx again. Number 33 in the bag. Damage dealt 2 seconds away for the dub. And Nastie, he's dancing, he's down, and that's map number 1.
Clean and easy. Boston needed the map 1. That hardpoint loss spree. Sure gonna get shot in the back and hunted down. Somehow survives, and it turns into a bait. So a mixy setup, but the chaos continues. Afro gets traded out. And all's well that ends well. We got a 3v3.
Oh, yeah, messy, really. Bad news was Afro was the bomb carrier. Good news, Purj finds another. It's now a 2v1. The bomb is yet to make its way out of the middle of the map, so now Purj on the worldwide tour. Operation Recover Bomb, try to get a plant. Heretics are all over it. They did see the bomb be dropped there. If they didn't see it, the odds were good someone was carrying it there.
Well, Purj has his passport for this world tour. He has seen every section of the map on repeat. Both players stacked up a man and both players together, and they get the intel. What a way to stop Purj in his tracks, or get him another stamp. Now he's in ring.
He's up, yeah, another stamp. Oh, the passport is looking a little tattered, but that just means it's got more stories. And the story now finally comes to a close. He's been
well, they got mid-map control, they got laundry control, they got a guy watching the pinch. That means time to plant.
Yeah, plant time, good. First kill goes away, but the trades are almost immediate. Boston so closely knit together in the middle of the map. They're going to be hitting art at the same time. RenKoR, the semblance of an idea of where those players are coming from. He's in a perfect position to get at least one. Is the cross. Good for it. The plan working out for the Heretics. And that would have been great, but now not enough. 2v2, 20 to go.
You don't have the bomb checks from laundry either. It's planted for mid, and that's exactly why they're going around to actually go for the check. So Boston, well, time is simply just not going to be on their side. Not the best attempt there for the retake, but most of the information they need.
Here we go. Oh, Purj just a second late to checking that piece of information, and he walks away with the kill, and the Heretics walk away from the fight as well. They're off it. Afro, perfect intel. Takes care of Super. Ready for the next man, but RenKoR not going to bite. He already bites Spart. Takes care of that problem. So man advantage still for Miami. RenKoR, for the love of God, Boston can't catch a break, and this man is the breaker.
Yeah, Heretics doing that thing where they have teamwork. And having RenKoR not too shabby either there, just for a couple trades. Now that is 3 arrows dialed into Afro. Traixx is going to throw it away, but he's one shot, and there you go.
Nil going into the fourth.
And a 4-man mid hit. That is aggressive. They have made it to kitchen, and for Boston, almost nobody's home. They're setting up the setup, but this is such a deep spot for Boston to play with. And there you go. It's overwhelming. Heretics are doing that thing where they have teamwork.
That thing. Well, that thing is good. Spart's trying his best, man. He might be able to nearly win a gunfight, but he can't win the next few. 2v4. A very nice round from Miami so far. Outside of an unbelievable chow with the NPC at range there from Afro. There's the rotation. RenKoR setting himself up for the win. Purj damaged. A-bomb site in full control. Miami soon to plant. Slammed. 3 in a row for Traixx.
Yeah, that was your opportunity.
Rebellions might be built on hope, but right now there will be no such rebellion. Quashed by Miami there on the opening hit. Now back over towards the laundry side. Look at this setup from Boston. Spart's like, I'm out here, boys. What do you? I've got nothing, but I'm out here. I'm trying. What do you want from me? Here comes that teamwork. Here comes that teamwork. Super, RenKoR, you name it. Boston dared step outside the comfort zone of their spawn, and Purj work with here. RenKoR's spree, still good. Beautiful shots. Nastie's donut remains intact. No good on the next man. 3v3.
Yep, and a bamboozled Boston. They have now officially seen, oh, they're not actually at A. The plan's down at B. Spart, can he get the kill before he gets away? Well, no, the teamwork is there time and time again.
Here we go. Super. Third time's the charm on Purj. Bedroom hit as well, but no one's going to show a thing. Third time, it counts as a hit. No kill, but it certainly counts. Intel forward, but Afro times it right. Times it very well indeed. The last man left alive through kitchen is going to be Super. He may well yet be able to find it. Can he close out the map here? On the bomb he goes. Lives. Oh my goodness, Super! He might have just done it. Purj has to defuse. That is that. That is the map. And it is done. He may not yet get the kill on the Purj. An efficient attack so far. 1 man left to deal with Spart. Afro over the top. Can they get him as well? Going to be a 2-piece here. It sure is. Spart gets it. All down to Afro. Here come the reinforcement from Boston. You have held the Heretics back at the threshold. No one's getting forward. That was the last man, and Breach survive.
Hey, beautiful work. Still, though, pressure's going to be out. Traixx is nearby in the window. You might wrap this back into him. M15's never going to win that gunfight. Now because Traixx is behind you, worried about flooding forward. MettalZ has you cut, so the device is now trapped in this corner of the map. A scary moment for Boston.
This is almost one of those moments where you wish you didn't take it. Let it reset in the middle. MettalZ finds a big 2. Afro Afro, one of his own, turns it to 3. The last man makes his way in, and he's down now and out. So a free and open board for Boston to play with.
Yeah, Spart, the lead blocker. He's going to have Purj some help through the middle of the map, and yet Super already getting caught. Spart, though, traded out of the device, resets back towards mid, so a little bit of time wasted. You get a 4-man wipe.
Purj and Spart down, low side of the map. A goal now is on. Traixx's run comes to a close, and we might be seeing a goalless first half. Reset here from RenKoR.
Still time to play with, though. Wouldn't count Heretics out just yet. Yet another 2 in the feed. Open lane, MettalZ in position. Easy men to beat in a caster curse indeed. First score for Heretics.
Now that is wonderful stuff. The reset and perfect play across the map. Boston tunnel, but the rally is on now. The perfect opportunity. One more man to deal with on the back line. Nastie gone. That should be the second. There's 50 seconds to spare. And the Miami Heretics are setting up for the 3rd rally in a row.
I mean, they're doing what they can. Well, Boston are trying to set up for the rally. Unfortunately, I think they've lost the concept of the positioning on the map. Working on your NPC shots at range there for MettalZ. It's just going to be a situation of target practice. But there you go, a little bit windy. Boston, first opportunity they've had in quite some time, and Super shuts it down straight away.
Straight away. Reinforcements here. Got a couple here from Afro. Over to MettalZ. Going to get one on the defense. Can he cut off the play? Cuts the head right off it, but the goal is still good. 15 seconds to go here. The reset towards the middle of the map. Not going to be good enough right now for Boston, but 2-1. A lovely recovery here and a consolation capture before the whistle will blow.
Well, they're going to run right into Spart, though, towards the tank device guy. His only job right now is to live. Unfortunately, doesn't have too much help from his teammates just yet. And you can't clear out Spart, at least not before he drags one down. You're forced to go to B. Should be an easy read for Boston.
14 seconds. Moving forward. Man on the corner. Takes care of it. And we're staying alive. Oh, there's the cross.
Spart on the pinch. Boston, well, should be able to gain control.
Love this from Spart. He's done a huge amount of damage. Sending Purj for the kill. Spart cooking. Quick pickup. Oh, but Super manages to get one. Traixx as well. It's going to slow down the run for now, but we've still got opportunity to get this. Afro on the crossover. He's the first man up, so he's totally alone. Device in hand. A kill would have been great. His teammates now on the pressure forward, but RenKoR with control of the device. And what's that, Nate?
Yeah, and of course, Afro, when he was the only guy alive, just shouldn't touch the device because that's just the bad signal of where he's going to be. And you trade out one kill. And listen, Afro just ran the device towards mid-cut.
It's a good nade from MettalZ. There's the connection. Spart on the cutoffs. Beautiful kill on the second. Surely we run this one through. Surely it's enough space. No, Super denies again. Purj on the crossover. He's gone all the way down low. Nobody here. Transition kills through the middle of the map. MettalZ is the tip of the spear and the cracker my ass again. Miami Heretics, what a breakdown. And now an opportunity for a goal of their own.
Yeah, so many things that need to be wiped as Boston get wiped off the board. And frankly, minute 45, if you get a score here for Heretics, might as well be a game. But the more time they waste, the better. Get guys in position. Go for the slang. Spart, another key defensive win, but not good enough. The nade is, and so are the clutch kills. What a miraculous play. Boston still need 2 scores.
Come on, Boston. A minute 25. Through. Spart, what a slide. Gets it. Afro, the pickup on the next man. He's one shot. He's in. It's 3-2. Come on, Boston. Give us a game. There's the grab, back through the middle of the map. Trying to identify the next man. The B goal is technically good. Can you get over there in time? Super on the quick push now defensively. An easy spot to find him in. Traixx through middle. Gets himself one. It's all down to Super. It's all down to Super. And he's gone. It's in. It's 40 seconds to play. 3-all.
Hey, RenKoR, well, can't say that line, but he was completely out of the picture. In Narnia is the gist of it. He was so far out of the picture that, yeah, just letting his teammates down. 30 seconds left to play. Got to be thinking about potentially the OT, but for now, 30-second bloodbath. Boston have the device.
Boston of the device now the run towards the goal yet again. Purj. He's on. 20 seconds to play. Cuts through. And a big kill on the Traixx. The pistol no good as a MettalZ 2-piece is going to save it. And the final seconds now. The last attempt to save OT. Here we go.
Still not checking corners. RenKoR, though, gets away 1 HP for the moment. Everybody, though, tagged up. RenKoR somehow ends up work for Boston.
Oh, we need to dig in, Boston. A trench, anything. A hole in the ground. Don't let them make their way forward. Another now for MettalZ. Running it forward slowly. The coverage from RenKoR up front. Spart managing to slow them down a smidge. Big pistol kill from MettalZ. Another on the back. and it's still going. Can MettalZ go the whole way? Another from MettalZ for the game. MettalZ! What a capture! What a play! It's a 3-0 for the Heretics.
It's staying hydrated as well. Don't forget, if you haven't already, drink smarter. It's important. Help the skin. It'll help everything.
RenKoR, were you surprised to see yourself at number 7 as the best players in Ant's power rankings?
To be honest, I'm not surprised, but I can understand why people is surprised, because we don't get the results that we got last year. But I think speaking individually, I'm playing really well this year too, and it's nothing crazy, to be honest.
Absolutely. I mean, you've been frying. You deserve that spot 100%. And I'm going to think back to the map number 1, you know, popping off 4,500 damage for your team, whipping out both weapons. What's it been like for you pulling the NPC out a little bit more? Because we know the gun's insane, and you look good with it in your hands.
I mean, the gun is too easy. You can shotgun people, no recoil. It's too easy to use it. But I mean, the game is really fun now with this G8. With the last weekend G8, it was horrible. I mean, the sub was insane. But I think now it's pretty balanced.
Kind of going off of that and continuing the conversation of the newer additions to the game, talking about the maps. I want to know your favorite maps of the ones that were brought into the pool, and do you think that this helps Miami Heretics as we move forward?
I think the new maps are good for us. We need to adapt because we came late from the break from the major, and I feel like the teams are above us in those new maps. But I think we are really confident playing them, and it's really good for the competition to get new maps on the rotation.
I hope to see you guys play Gridlock Hardpoint soon. I have a feeling you're gonna have some fun on it.
Hopefully soon.
RenKoR, I did want to ask you a little bit about LAN, because I saw you taking to Twitter and explaining that you were frustrated you guys didn't get a chance to play on the main stage despite being a high seed at Major 2. You guys went out without a lot of people watching your matches. How do you avoid that at DreamHack, knowing it's a very similar setup? And with that said, can you guys win an online tournament without an audience?
No, I don't feel like we are an online team like people said. We get a lot of top 3s, top 4s last year, and we only changed one person on the team. So the propaganda telling us onliners is so shit, to be honest. Okay. And I think we're gonna bounce back on the Major 3.
Absolutely.
I like that call out. Best of luck in the rest of the minor. You guys are moving into the top 8.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
That is RenKoR. That is your Monster Winner Spotlight. Where are you at in Major 3 minor?